Okay, hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do the TikTok tip. I want to say, yeah, tip. No, yes, it is a tip about how to make your foundation look flawless. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to actually do it on one side of my face and not the other, just to see the difference, if there's any different whatsoever, no idea. But that's why I'm going to do it on one half of my face. Now I wanted to try this because I do have quite enlarged pores here and some of my top lip from being naughty and popping them. So I figured I want to give this a go. I want to see what the hype is about, and hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, then I don't know. Okay, so the first step of the trick is the moisturizing part. So I'm going to apply some moisturizer. Now I believe this chick that did this video is not the inventor of this technique. Upon doing further research, it has been around for years, and actually Jackie Aina does that, so I know what she's on about. But anyways, okay, so next she says to apply some translucent powder. Now I'm using this, what do I call it? It's a bunch of powders mixed, and I've nearly finished it, so I really just want to get through it. So I'm just going to apply a little bit. I think I'll do it on this part of my, this side of my face. By the way, I'll zoom you guys in so you guys can see what my skin texture is at the moment. This is what it's looking like at the moment. You can see this here is my problem area with pores, and some around here. That's what it looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna put, how much is a little bit? Okay, I'm just gonna apply a little bit to one half of my face. Okay, is that enough powder? No idea. Okay, then she says to, so after I've powdered, she then tells us to go in with the setting spray. I'm just gonna use this Marc Jacobs, what's it called? Recover Perfecting Coconut Setting Mist. Again, just on one half of my face. Do I drench it? Okay. So then she says to let it dry, so I'll let it dry. I think it's as dry as it's gonna get. I think that's a really dewy setting spray. So then she tells us to go in with a primer. I'm using the Too Faced Hangover Primer, and this one I will actually put all over my face because when I usually do my makeup, it's usually just primer and foundation. So let's just go into the full face with that. Oh, I can immediately feel the difference. I feel like this side has so much slip to it, quite a lot, and this side I feel like it doesn't have the same sort of slip. Okay, so we've applied the primer. She then says we can go in with our foundation. I'm using the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation for this, and I'm also going to be using a sponge. Dab it on with my fingers first, all over my face. This is how I usually do it. That's how I'm going to do it. Alright, then we apply. So let's see. Definitely glowy, but that could be because of the setting spray. To be honest, I don't see a difference between my pores on either side. Let me just show you guys. I don't know if you can see, but I feel like it's the same. I don't feel like it's any different. I don't feel, yeah, I don't feel any different If anything, possibly more dewy on this side. But I mean, yeah, I really don't see a difference. Maybe I'll see a difference once it wears. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to apply concealer and see how that goes underneath my eyes. I'm going to apply some of the Fenty concealer. That's what I've got here. There's quite a lot on the applicator because I've taken out the stopper because I am pretty much nearly done with this actually. I'm going to apply a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape just to brighten it a little bit. Again, I've taken the stopper out of this one as well, and I'm nearly finished with 2 concealers. Let's see how it blends. Now this is a side with the whole 500 other steps. I'm going to take that across my eyelid as well, a little bit there. Okay. I mean, it blended fine on that side. I honestly feel like it's the same still. Really, I just feel like it's the same. I don't see any difference. What I will do though is I'm going to set underneath my eyes. I'm going to do that because it's what I would usually do. I would usually just set underneath my eyes anyway because I do get creasing, and I'm going to try and avoid that. I think I'm game enough to do some baking, so we're going to do that. I'm just going to use the same powder I used initially on my sponge. And I'm just going to bake. Now this can go one of 2 ways. It could possibly make it look really good, or it could make me look like a crusty old mess. But we'll see once we swipe it off, which I'll do in a mo. Okay, so I've let that sit for 30 seconds. I'm gonna start dusting that off. Ooh, oh, I hate it. I hate it. Oh my Lord Jesus H. Christ. Let me zoom you guys in. Okay, let me see if I turn these down whether you're able to see it better. I hope you can. But, so yes, you can kind of see the powder on this side. It looks matter, you know, it kind of looks exactly how I would expect it to look on me. But go to this side. Can you see that? It looks like a cakey ass mess. And I feel like it's sunken into my pores and stuff. I hope the camera's picking that up, but oh. Disgusting. Okay, so I don't recommend doing that. Wow. 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 Big mistake. My powder's never done that before. Oh my Lord Jesus. Alright, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera. And then I'm going to come back after I do that, and we're going to set it together and see if that makes a difference, and whether, you know, it sitting on the face for a while has made a difference. So I'll go ahead and I'll do that, and I shall report back in a moment. Okay, so I have finished off my makeup, so that's all done. Now, have I seen any changes in the foundation? Doesn't look as cakey anymore, but I still feel like it looks a lot more drier on this side compared to this side, and that's with everything on my face. So I'll zoom you guys in and turn down the lights so you guys can have one last look of my skin with the rest of my makeup on, and then we'll set it with this setting spray, and then we can see, you know, what the deal is. So I'll turn these down. So that's the side with the primer and stuff. You can see it's still a little bit dry, not as bad as it was before, but it's still there. I feel like this side is not that bad. I feel it's quite normal. So let's set it. I'll use the same setting spray, but I think I'm gonna put my hair back for this part. So I've given it a good shake. Alright, let's have a look. It definitely has soaken up that extra product there. Let me once again turn this down and zoom you guys in so you guys can have a look. So that's the side without any of the 500 steps. You can see that the setting spray is still drying a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is. That's the side with all the 500 steps. So do I think I will use that technique again? No, I will not. I don't know, I think it's just a waste of time. I think it hasn't really wowed me or given me a different result than me just using my primer and my foundation as per usual. It's just giving me the same outcome, but I'm just using more products, going through more steps, which for me is unnecessary. Perhaps if you had very oily skin, or especially very oily T-zone, by all means, but I don't think I would moisturize, setting spray, powder, then primer. I think I would just prime with your standard primer and then apply a little bit of powder on your T-zone, then your foundation. I think if you're normal to dry skin, you don't really need this. You don't need to do those other steps. So I won't be, I'll just be sticking to my prime and foundation steps, and yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're all staying very, very safe. I know it's mental out there, we're all in it together. But I mean, I hope this kind of put your mind off everything that's going on. I hope you're all safe, and until the next time, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much, bye!